Please welcome President of Daytona International Speedway, Joie Chitwood. Joey?
Thank you, David, and I appreciate the time to address you today. It's an exciting time at Daytona. The future is bright. There's so many things that we're working hard on. I want to talk to you a little bit about the events that we have. You know, our Rolex 24 event, this is race week, and last year we celebrated the best we've had, our 50th anniversary. We had former drivers who'd won the race, over 30 of the former winning cars. For us, we had to raise the bar for this year. We've actually added some other elements to make this event even better. The addition of the Ferrari Challenge, the 50th anniversary of the first Formula V event at Daytona. We'll have 10 vintage Formula Vs on property to actually take a ride around the track. And of course, with the impending merger of ALMS and Grand Am, the future is bright. And this Rolex 24, I venture a guess, will be better than our 50th anniversary. And what a great opportunity for us. But as we turn the corner, we look at the Daytona 500. And there's so many exciting things that we're doing right now. With the addition of the UNOH Battle at the Beach, Daytona International Speedway is the only racetrack that hosts every form of NASCAR racing product. Of course, we talked earlier about Sprint stepping up for the Sprint Unlimited at Daytona, and Budweiser shifting their role to now actually take over the duels for us. It's a great time. Of course, when we think about Daytona, we think about last year and the challenges that we experienced with weather and ultimately the postponement. And of course, Juan Montoya wanting to spice up the event in Turn 3 during primetime TV. Although we don't have any in-race pyrotechnics planned for this year, after seeing the test of the Gen 6 cars, I think that's all the excitement we'll need on track for our Daytona 500. So we're excited about those two events. But when we think about Daytona, I'm sure if I asked everyone in this room about their memories from our great property, it might be the first time that you've ever visited, seeing a special winner in Victory Lane, or maybe it's a family experience that you've enjoyed. But when you think about the history of Daytona, you also have to look to the future. You have to say, what are we doing to continue to create those memories and those special opportunities? A couple months ago in our community, we started working with the City of Daytona Beach and Volusia County on appropriate zoning rules so that we can start considering a potential redevelopment project in Daytona International Speedway. Make no doubt, this property has survived the test of time, over 50 years of great experiences and great racing. But for us, we have to continue to look at the future and what do the next 50 years hold. We've actually enlisted Rossetti Architects out of Michigan to partner with us as we consider what this redevelopment might mean. Rossetti Architects has over 40 years in the sports and entertainment architecture, including projects at Ford Field and the USTA Tennis Center in Flushing Meadows, New York. With them, we've been able to create a new grand vision. And so today, for the first time, I unveil some creative as it relates to what we consider the new vision for Daytona International Speedway. As you look at this image, you can see the massive structure and feel to it. Grand entrance statements, an architectural skin, very reminiscent of professional sports that you see nowadays. As we continue through and look at the artist's rendition, you can see what it might look like on race day with a new tower and the structure behind it. So for us, we're very excited to unveil for the first time these images. Now, there's a lot of hard work left for me to do, and this is the exciting time, the ability to unveil some creative. I hope to actually get in front of the media again in February and maybe even unveil some more detail as it relates to all the hard work we've done. For now, though, I have to work very hard on the business case associated with this potential redevelopment project. I hope that later in 2013, I'll be able to get in front of senior management at ISC and make sure that I have all the things buttoned up so that we can consider this project for approval. But we're so excited about where we are today, we wanted to showcase it to the folks in front of you today. So you think about 50 years at Daytona, and I can't imagine what Big Bill France went through in the late 50s in terms of moving the racing from the beaches to the high banks. But I can tell you, I do know what his excitement level must have been like, because I think our team is enjoying it right now as we consider what the next 50 years of Daytona might be like. And of course, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And so as NASCAR focuses on racing to innovate, I think the track at Daytona is taking up the same challenge as we look to race to innovate the experience our fans have when they come to Daytona International Speedway. Thank you very much.